Hey Mark, here's the video. This is the 97 Jeep Wrangler, manufactured in July of 96. Getting ready to do a hood swap on it, for obvious reasons. So I just wanted to share a little bit with what I had to go through till I finally got your fix. Here's the upgrade. 3 bolts, 3 cables, very easy swap. Turned out that this was the whole issue. The issue really started with, on very cold days, it would not start. Just crank and crank and crank. And one of the first things I noticed was, and it's going to work now, but for anybody that might watch this, your voltage and fuel meters here wouldn't activate. They would just stay dormant. The other thing that I noticed, I could hear my fuel pump continuously running. The colder it was, the harder it was to start. I'd have to actually turn this key back and forth numerous times until the gauges would actually activate. And then it was usually once or twice it would start. So did some troubleshooting. Really didn't know where to go from there. Didn't read into the forums as well as I should have. So ended up changing the whole fuel tank. Or not the fuel tank, but changing the fuel pump, putting a new skid plate on, running the lines a little bit different. Was real excited, and still same issue. So then I looked into some of the things, and I changed out my tumbler, the key pin, the ignition pin actuator, and then the ignition itself. All 3 components throughout here I changed. Still no success. One of the first issues that I was told to look into was your coolant temperature sensor right here. Switched it out. No go. Came around, started even messing with the fuel or the fuse panel here, because while that fuel pump was running, I would notice when the fuel pump would shut off, you could actually hear this whining, and then hear a couple, I could feel it and hear a couple clicks in here. And then it seemed like everything came to life and it was ready to go. After doing quite a bit of research, finally found Mark at Wranglerfix.com, reached out to him. He really knew what he was talking about, helped me out a great deal. And, we have success. I started it last week. It was 14 degrees here in Western Pennsylvania. So I certainly feel confident in it now. Going to have many, many more miles. Just a lot of troubleshooting to get to a simple problem. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you. And thank you, Mark, and to your team. Appreciate it.